Oh, hail shadow, heroes rise again. Obliterating everything that's not your friend. Nothing can stop you now. No ghost to bring you down when there's nothing left to lose. You win. Alright. We were playing chapter 4. Okay. Oh no! Bibliox opens up. This might be the last video I do before chapter 5 comes out. I'm excited. Bibliox, a worldly wizard that casts spells by spelling. Unfortunately prone to typos. To buy or not to buy? Whose do we? Whose do we decimal? Bibliox is mumbling and bumbling. Where are we? That's a soundtrack name. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. That's a Simpsons reference. Alright. They go like that, and then they go up. Bibliox can't keep its pages open. Damn it, what is my problem? Human souls, monster souls, book souls. Oh, I misread it. Doesn't matter. Whose do we? Whose do we decimal? Bibliox can't keep its pages open. Alright. It's a pool. Throw money in. How much will you throw in? Well, obviously, I'm gonna see if 1225 is an option, right? That'll have importance somewhere. It's gotta. Besides, I have the cash. Fuck it. Wait. Before I waste money, I want to know if that'll do anything. I won't look up what it does if it does anything. But I will look up if it does something. Because I don't want to waste the money. Okay, maybe I will not donate that. It's some sort of statue. Oh yeah, I remember. Susie creates the Dark Fountain to bring these guys to life. TK says hello. TK, I kind of expected you. When you pass to the other side, a great donation will show your remembrance. They thought they could fool me. I know that there's always secrets in the waterfall. There's a tree here. Is this a tree? What do you call this? It's like a weird algae thing that's growing in the yeah, there's water here, that makes sense. It's like a plant thing that's growing here. TK says someone asked me to be on their stream. Ask TK, I mean not me. There's something there. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. Do I have to interact with it? Wait, what? It's a wall made of bells. Climb it? It's too slippery to climb. Well, you had something to help you climb. I don't actually remember that. It'll probably be important later. Bibliox opens up. To buy or not to buy?
I wonder if it's in here too. Sorry, Chris, just looking for something we could use as a scrapbook.
Dude, this ladder could be cool for Elsie's room. And we could put furniture on a ceiling, climb to it. Or for partying on the floor. Sweet, Mark, he'll swipe it when he isn't looking. Now this is gonna tie the goddamn room together. Okay, I remember piano. I remember the piano bit. Okay. I don't remember what you do in this part. Okay, I think you go boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, this is... Why am I so dumb at this? I don't know, and I don't care. There's gotta be something obvious that I'm just not seeing. Oh, I get it. I need to get it there. Okay, simple. I need to get it there, and then I need to get back to where I was, and now that's... Oh wait, it is possible. Alright. Okay. Wait, what if I do that, and then boom? Okay, now there's a bridge to go there, to the telescope. It's a telescope. TK says they have to do chores and might join back in a while. She never blinks. Alright, nothing happens there. To be fully honest, I kind of expected that. Oh wait, no shit, I gotta put it here. And then get the other box and put it... Obviously, okay. You opened the treasure chest. Inside was Absorbax. Absorbax was added to your weapons. Scooping time. You opened the treasure chest. Inside was Mystic Band. Mystic Band was added to your armors. Shh. This is a statue of our holy ancestor. A shame we could not meet. What brilliant sermon of peace might we have heard? Holy ancestor. It's some kind of statue. What's up with the fucking music? Like, it's doing the freedom motif, but without the, you know what I mean. Like, it's sort of like a fucked up version of it. Oh wait, it's already there. Smells like scented candles. Out of my favorite chapters of the game, it's this and Chapter 2. Perfect, 2 full-on recruits. right off the bat. Hey, don't you think this would be sweet for Rousey's room? Won't have to, like, sleep on the floor. Hell yeah, give me a hand. God damn, it's heavy. Let's just take, like... Yeah, it's good enough. You can make a pillow for it. It's better than a bed anyway, more defense.
Oh, Chris, this seems like a complicated puzzle. Would you like any advice to speed up solving it? No thank you. I mean, you're welcome. I mean, no welcome. Anyway, good luck.
I don't know why, but I just always hated this part. Okay, that was easier than I expected. For some reason, I had such a dumb time trying to solve that in my first playthrough of the game. Alright, hold up. I do actually have to get, Good. Alright, I need to get over there and get the treasure. I have a revivement. So now that's like that. I don't know if, should I go here immediately? Because I don't know. A conundrum's last 4 tomes. Looks kind of like notes. Chris, maybe you can play them on a piano somewhere.
Good idea, Susie, but doesn't the song look, a little unfinished?
Huh? Yeah, I guess we gotta find the other half. It's probably close. Let's go. Okay, that was a stupid decision. Perhaps if you play part of a bar, the bars will part.
Looks like the music is incomplete. Maybe we need another hint?
Or maybe you just gotta play something cooler. There's a mildly creepy part. Okay. It's another one of these. Wait, why is it walking there? These things are going past the bridge. Okay, there's clearly something there. Like, the chest is right there. Oh, there's a guy there. A conundrum's first 4 tones.
Oh, Chris is the second half of the melody. I just need to play it.
Yeah, unless there's like a third half.
There isn't.
Who's that guy from earlier? I guess I'll never know. I think these are songs that Chris played back when they were in church. Like, I think Chris played music in church at one point. And these are some of the songs that they might have played. Nice, Chris. All you had to do is follow the prophecy thing. It's that easy, maybe we should just do whatever it says. How about it, Ralsei? Want to memorize it for us?
That's okay, Susie, I already know it.
Oh, okay, sweet. Down the corridor, darkness lies in wait. Shining only in your own eyes, the light defies it. Hey, Ralsei, if you know the whole prophecy already, why didn't you just say how to do the piano?
Huh? Well, I just thought, isn't it better if I don't say anything?
Why?
Hey, I think I found a light. Whoops!
Of course we know who the splat was.
Ow!
Here, let me...
Everyone feeling better?
Yeah, thanks. Okay. Light. Who dare bring light here?
You dare bring light into my lair? You must die!
Anyone get that reference? Anyone? Maybe, you know.
Go back! You shouldn't come here. This zone is forbidden. Continue and you may find yourself sparked in the dark.
Very well. If you come closer to this place, then you may find the dark has come to you. Darkness constricts you. Chibi cane reduced outside of treasure. An unsightly beast that lives in total darkness. Gather treasure to gain TP and use Unleash to light him up.
There's no escape from the dark zone unless you leave.
the walls. There's a pit here.
Go back! You're taking too long! You're taking too long!
Too dark to see near the walls. There's a pit here.
What the heck was that pumpkin? That was scary! Just kidding, that was mine.
Okay. Doing that Pac-Man shit. Too dark to see near the walls. There's something very Susie-like in here. That's me, dumbass!
Oh no! I can't find my pumpkin! Then maybe we'll find you.
The atmosphere feels tense. You can use Unleash. Chris's soul emitted a brilliant light.
Did they bring light to my lair? You must die! In this place of true dark, light has no effect on me.
You're too bright. Mamma mia.
You're not Mario! Stop trying to be Mario!
No, the light! It has effects on me! Stop using that! Horrible, go to dark!
Too dark to see near the walls. There's something mini-boss shaped in here.
Let me go back! No, not the light! It burns! The demon on palace will be used against me!
Mamma mia.
One more Mr. Nice Guy. Instead, Mr. Very Nice Guy. Leave.
You're taking too long. You're taking too long.
That's still genius to this day. I still love that little bit. Too dark to see into the walls. There's a texture of a dog playing maracas in here. I think I gotta use a healing item of some kind. Maybe that's not the best idea for now.
Enough! My patience runs thin! No more keys! Present humiliation!
The atmosphere feels tense. You can use Unleash. Princess Soul emitted a brilliant light.
No, the light! Don't bring it close to my face! The light! Not the light! No! No! Don't look! I'm too scary!
Are you alright? The chandelier,
Oh, it hurts! It hurts! Everything's so bright, couldn't see. Headed chandelier.
We're sorry, we were just looking for a way.
My head, it hurts! It hurts inside.
Don't worry, we know how to use healing, so...
Oh, it still hurts!
Sorry, I guess I'll, try it again.
Maybe I could.
Susie?
Nothing, never mind.
How's this? Feel better?
No, still hurts! How's it?
Wait,
How's the adventure, hero?
how did I do his voice?
How's the adventure?
That's the pumpkin guy. And the icy guy. Okay.
How's the adventure, hero?
Old man, shouldn't you be busy writing a letter or something?
Shouldn't you be helping that pumpkin fella?
Nah, Ralsei's got it covered. I quit.
Quit? Quit what?
You know, healing that green sparkle thing.
So you don't like doing it?
Damn it, it's turning into the pumpkin guy voice. Well, I don't know, actually. At first I was really excited I could do it. But, like, I sort of realized I just suck at it.
What have you practiced? Put a little shell into it.
I mean, I kind of, when people aren't looking, I was kind of trying to practice a little, but I sort of realized, you know, I'll never be as good as Ralph says, so what's the point? So everyone can see how bad I am. I should just stick to what I'm good for. You know, hurting people, magic.
Is that so? Didn't take it for a purple belly coward? Coward? Hey, what do you mean by that? You're afraid of making some little green sparkles.
Look, just casting it isn't a big deal.
Alrighty then. Here.
What?
I pricked my finger with my pen earlier. If you're not a coward, give me your best shot.
Fine, if it gets you to shut up. Take this.
Oh, my letter!
I'm trying to... Why can't I get his voice right? I did it so well in the other video.
Oh, the answer, the hood, it's gone!
Susie? Susie, that was a great idea!
Huh?
I was wondering why my healing wasn't working. I suppose I was only healing the outside. But Susie, your healing blast seemed to hit the spot.
Huh?
Well, I was actually just trying to heal that old man.
Old man?
Yeah, he's... Huh. Guess he left.
Well, Mr. Jack is better, so let's be on our way.
You girl, you helped me.
Hey, it was,
You there, my friends! My name is Jackenstein. I was bullied and hated by others for my large and ugly body. I was banished to the Dark Zone, only to appear on festival night. I wear this mask because my true face scares even myself. Did you want to see it? Over your eyes!
Actually, it's kind of...
Actually, it's too scary! The point is, you three are more different than the others. You are kind, merciful, and most of all, you don't know how to climb. Take this, my friends, my climbing set.
oh my god. The voice. You got the climb claws.
It's too small for me. Young woman, thank you for the wonderful healing.
Hey, it was nothing.
Let me know if I can ever repay you. I live in a hole.
Sound effects are so fun. You opened the treasure chest. Inside was 500 dark dollars. Hey, Chris? I can't guarantee it'll be any good, but, you know, feel free to ask me to heal again if you need it.
You want something? You want something?
I'm trying to... I forgot how I did his voice.
If you're looking for wares,
God damn it, I'm voicing him like Jackenstein. I don't want that. I don't want to voice him like Jackenstein. Come on, man. What am I doing? I gotta figure it out.
if you're looking for wares, I got a fair share. Again, with that table down there.
Everything in this study's mine, so that's for sale, that's for sale! I think that's basically the kind of voice I did for him, right? I don't know. Circle. Circle-shaped platforms in this game are fun, and I don't know why. I did clamber my best, but I found no princess here. Unless, perhaps this pillar itself is the princess. The vibe of this game is just immaculate at the moment. Ah, soldiers brimming with youth, seeking to join the ranks of the captains. Heave-ho! Together we shall stack in Crimson Tower, to the savior of our princesses. Now then, get climbing. To the eaves, to the eaves. This is a kingdom without king or prince. Flaky disciples, lost in meaningless worship. Old scholars grayed by research forgotten. Fairies, princesses, soldiers. On the outskirts, ghast, wild beasts of horror and sloth. And of course, a dark night. I shan't seek my fortune here. 'Tis a doomed place. Should you fancy me to join your court, I'll be but brimming with pleasure. Wingblade. Is Wingblade good? Not much. I noticed that the Black Shard is good for killing, fountain creatures, right? Like Titans, for example. So what if the Knight is trying to get rid of them and stop the roaring, and Chris is trying to cause it? Because I don't know. And if... Because, like, I've always said it's possible... I don't know if I've always said it, but I know that I'm saying it now. It might be possible that the prophecy is actually a lie. That it was created by the angel to fool people into siding with it. And I can't say with certainty that that is the truth, but it might be. You know, who knows? Except Toby Fox, I guess. Charging up the biggest jump, that's the secret to going the fastest. But I keep bumping. Must not bump for my lady. Incredible climbing speed. Your fastest time for the first lap is 7 seconds. I'm fast. I'm faster than light. I can climb fast. You dare waken my lady from her peaceful slumber? If you shall press further, then we shall have no choice but to duel for her honor. And guard! A lady! What happens if they push me off? Oh, they just can't.
and you woke me up!
Well,
I told you not to wake me up. What is this, the 5th time? I can't stand this place.
You opened the treasure chest. Inside was Power Band. Power Band was added to your armors. I don't know what I'm earning by doing that, but... Ah, it's this bit. Okay, looks like we're doing the piano bit first. You know the notes you gotta play, right? The answer's somewhere around here. Mizzle is sleeping peacefully. Mizzle ho-hums, ho-hums. Mizzle turns the hue of unsweetened, caffeine-free pink lemonade. It's a lot of water coolers for only 2 enemies. So that, piano thingy. Maybe the notes we gotta play are in a book. Hey guys, there's something weird about this one. It was just like the one that the old man... Hey look! It did something!
Chris, rather than following her, why don't we just close our eyes and think about what she might be doing in there? Then let's close our eyes.
Guys, I bet it's in here somewhere. Guys? Hey, old man. What are you doing here?
Just came here for some peace and quiet to write my letter.
Your letter? You know this is a dream, right? Soon it's gonna end. And everything here, this place, that letter.
You don't say.
Yeah. But I'll still be here when you wake up. You were trying to teach me something earlier, weren't you?
That? Nah, you did all that by yourself.
Come on, man. You're the only person I've met. You teaching me made me actually feel less stupid.
Yeah, well, it helps that I'm losing my mind, don't it?
So, seen anything with music notes on it?
Oh, you mean this thing?
Yeah, that thing. Cool, I bet Chris can memorize it and...
Here, pen and paper.
Wait, you want me to copy all that? Plus, if I got your pen, how you do your letter?
Your important part's already done. Besides, what good's a teacher that doesn't give homework?
Screw you. Hey, I got the music copy down, kinda. Might not be perfect, but,
Or I'll say, where the heck were you?
Huh? I
got the puzzle solution. Let's just go. Something is blocking the doorway. It's a door. Oh shit, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. No! Okay, that's what I think I have to do. Okay. I want to end fights with this particular enemy a bit quicker, because we all know how we feel about water coolers. Shit. Okay, now it's tired. I really should have used the, shit, it's gonna use the other move. It didn't, okay. Get rid of you fast. Perfect. Steal an item and then pacify. Got $100 from that. Embezzling is good. Not in real life, obviously. Alright, Chris. With this we got in the bag. Sheet music was added to your key items. Dot, up, left, down. Wait, dot, up, left, dot, down, left, down, right, dot, up, left, dot, down, left, right, down, left, down, left, dot. Oh, there's more. Oh, God.
Chris, maybe I could give it a try? I think
Ralsei, wait a sec. Chris, today in church, when you were asleep, your mom said you used to play good. I don't know why you're pretending you can't now. Maybe you're, like, embarrassed or something? But, like, you know. Chris, you should play. This is one of my favorite scenes in the game. You thought about Susie's words and took a deep breath. Your hands began to move on their own. Hey, why'd you stop? That was cool. You should, play more. Seriously, you're an idiot if you quit playing.
Susie is nice, isn't she, Chris?
The thing is, I remember that you have to, you know what I mean, right? To get here. You want something? You want something? I already... Oh god, there's no new dialogue. I keep... Okay. Doesn't matter. I'm not going in there yet, because I want to figure out where to go. And I think that involves going up here. It does. I remember this. Melodies 3 there be, 2 in the southern towers, 1 where gold strikes water. Left, down, left, right. One where gold strikes water. I forgot where that was. I think it was down here. Where gold... It's over here. Yeah. Where gold strikes water. I believe that happens here. Now I can go here and climb the bells. Okay. Hey, we finally got to the end of this stupid room. Huh? Right, down, left, dot.
Something's coming. Run!
Yeah, I'm running so fast right now.
Hey, wait a gosh darn minute! What are we running from?
There was that thing, you know.
No, it's just about to have some tea. Feel free to join me if you like.
Sure. I'm trying to get it consistent. I'm trying so hard to get it consistent for Gerson. It's so difficult, I don't know why.
Fancy a drink?
Sure, why the hell not?
So, you three have had a mighty journey so far, have you?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Well now, how about tell me about your adventures?
Hey, Ralston, would it be okay to tell him that?
I don't see why not.
Sure.
Alright then, listen up. Susie animatedly explained all of your adventures so far. And now we're here. Pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah, yes, what an excellent tale.
I especially like the part where you acted out the battles, using the silverware and sugar cubes.
Hey, how else is he gonna know how cool we were? Well, thanks for the tea, old man. We gotta go get back to our hero stuff.
Will you come by my study later?
Yeah, sure. Not like we got a choice.
Ain't no better story than one told with sparkling eyes. She ain't got no fear, that one. Doubt, irony, that's what poisons your story. That and too much predictability. So, young man, what do you think happens next?
Huh? I guess we'll just have to see.
Drink up. It's still hot now.
Thank you.
You, I notice you haven't touched your tea yet. Close your eyes.
Sounds like someone put another sugar cube into your tea. You sip the tea. It's very sweet. You drink it slowly, feeling a warmth spread across your body, until only a thin, sickly syrup was left cold at the bottom.
That's the nice thing about tea. You can always count on it. Right, young man?
Yes, that's right. Chris, whenever you want, I can make it to you as well with lots of sugar. No, even if you don't especially ask for it. And... Huh? When did, the old man leave? Anyway, let's go, Chris.
Okay. Epic! Not right now, I do not need that to be happening right now.
You want something? Seems the central door up the stairs is open now. That ought to lead where you gotta go. Where do you reckon that knife fellow was anywho?
I don't really know, I guess. Last night in the light world, I saw them. It's too dark to see much, but guess they're Lightner. Who they actually are, I have no idea. I can't think of anyone as messed up as them. Making founds, kidnapping people, like...
Why do you reckon they're doing that?
Huh? I don't know, maybe they just... maybe they just want to see everything burn. Too bad we're gonna kick their ass first.
Yeah, that's so. Well, good luck to you all.
Friends, thanks to your bravery, I faced my horrors and escaped Dark Zone. Now I clean house for Old Man. Candleman gives me a drink called tea. I never forget, friends. How can I help? I heard a rumor that the upward middle door goes to the fountain. If you dare to enter, we'll say goodbye, and I will cry. Tears of wax. You will not see.
We can bring you to our castle town.
Your friends? No, that makes more tears. Yes, you are great. I don't know that.
Okay, I need to get to the, I forgot the controls for 2 straight seconds there. I need to find the other pieces of music. The other 2. Unless I already found them. And I just don't remember. Yeah, last 4 tones, it says. Down, down, right, right. So it said the Southern Towers. I don't remember exactly what to do, because I haven't played Chapter 4 in about a year. But I do remember it's probably over here somewhere. But it might not be, I'm not sure. Like what Southern Tower?
Liner service has never gone.
Oh wait, I already did that. Okay.
That guy is the fire extinguisher.
Okay, I need to find out where the hell is the Southern Towers.
I'm not fighting that thing today!
What are the Southern Towers? And how do I find them? I need to do that. I need to find the Southern Towers, wherever they might be. Maybe they're this way. Or actually, no, maybe they are somewhere where I don't expect them to be, like, you know, in the fucking south. That goes here. It said 2 in the Southern Towers, 1 where gold strikes water. So Austin Simkin is back with his laser beam meme profile picture thing saying hi. Hello, Austin Simkin. I mildly expected your return. Austin Simkin says it's a heat wave in the UK and they're doing their exams. I see. Alright, that goes back down there, and then that... I'm stuck trying to figure out if it's in the middle. I don't know how I keep forgetting that. I just gotta remember. Down, down, right, right. Why can I just not remember that? Down, down, right, right is the last one. Down, down, right, right. Austin Simpkins says Ralsei and Susie teleport there. I did in fact notice that. I noticed it when I played it a year ago, and I noticed it now. Down, down, right, right. Left, down, left, right, down, down, right, right. Okay. Left, down, left, right, down, down, right, right. Nope. Okay. Looks like that's not what I'm supposed to do then. There's 2 others. Where are these Southern Towers? You need golden notes, not those. Yeah, I know. I know, Austin Simpkin. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you, though. Maybe Southern Towers are over here, and I just missed them.
Back, you zombie! Your beastly existence offends milady. I don't have a milady yet, but if I did, she would be offended.
Okay, they're not here. But I think there's other things you can climb on that are in the earlier areas, and I'm going to find them. Okay. Okay, I was already there, and then I came over here. I'm trying to track what the map in my head looked like of this particular area. Okay, so now I can climb that. This might be one of the southern towers. You hear whispering. Should be up there, up north. Austin Simpkin is asking, why the fuck does Chris have echolocation? I don't know. Chances are it's because the other two characters just don't interact with the environment in general unless Chris does. Alright, so there's another one. Down, dot, right, dot. Its expression is frozen in worship. So that was one of the southern towers. There's one more to find. Okay, that doesn't do anything. So I guess the other southern tower would be this way then. I think that's what makes the most sense. I don't want to miss anything when playing this game, because I know that the little lore bits and pieces are always completely unfindable to anyone with a normal life. So I want to just find what I can, and just see what I can get, you know? Above she waits, our beloved holiness, surely pining for the salvation of a great hero. But our legs, small and sweaty in excitement, find no hold in this accursed wall. And so we fall, tumbling again and again. Oh, holy princess far above, if you would spare but a drop of your love, I promise I should never spill it, or mix it with powders to modify its flavor. My legs, so they tremble. I'm afeard I cannot clamber any further. Soldier, if you should meet her, could you tell her of my exploits? TK says they're back. Hello, TK. That I may earn so much as a small thimble of her love. Okay, nothing this way. Okay, It's a regular container of water. There's no reason to expect interacting with it to do anything. What? A battle? I merely wanted to investigate the water container. Suddenly you've drawn me into a battle? You're brash, young soldier. If you seek my love, you must prove yourself worthy of a princess. This is not your typical water cooler. All around me did you chatter, but your tepid words have not once been decanted in my direction. Your ignorance scorns me. Speak well of my nature, and you shall be spared. cooler amidst an aura of magnanimous condescension. TK says they're playing Dark Souls. Blessed are those who kneel to me, for my waves shall cleanse you. Close your eyes, for as long as you adore my purity, no harm shall follow you. Austin Simpkin says they're playing War Thunder. That's the game that shows up in all the advertisements on YouTube videos. Again you pray, with renewed vigor, but now your hands shake with combinated nerves. TK says War Thunder is fire. And fear drips down your face in painted horror. You shall not for salvation. You beg not for salvation by my purity. Austin Simpkin says 2 minutes before they go. But for fear of some ugliness you see reflected in the glass, once again I shall show mercy, but no more. If I just spam spare it, does that help? It does, actually. Okay. You feel the strong presence from the water cooler. Disgusting. Austin Simpkin says they played it before the ads were a thing. You hear the sound of raindrops. Okay, clearly I want to embezzle it, and then pacify it. Okay, I guess I have to do that, and then... Do I do that, and then this, and then this? Okay, that worked. Okay, there's the notes. Blessed are you who walks with Our Lady, and blessed be your legs, for they have nary a bead of sweat. Austin Simpkin says bye. Goodbye, Austin Simpkin. I can't... TK says bye, and I'm not sure if they're saying bye to Austin Simpkin or to me. TK states they are saying bye to Austin Simpkin. I see. This is the longest chapter in the game. I feel like using the books as ladders would be very, very unsafe. Chapter 4 did have good music, I agree, TK. It definitely had more of a focus on music than the other chapters. TK says you did that so fast. I agree. Did you just hear something?
It sounded a bit like a fireplace opening up.
Dude, too specific, but yeah. And now it's secret boss time. Because I've played Chapter 4 before. And I even played Deltarune not on YouTube. Like, by myself.
You want something? Magic X. By the by, I'm getting a bit drafty in here. I wonder why.
TK says time for my favorite song, Hammer of Justice. That is a good song in this game, I agree. Damn, so this is the magic axe, huh? You got the...
Wait a tick, you gotta pay for that.
Hey, the heck are you talking about?
It's still the inside of my study, ain't it? Nothing else was free, so why'd you think we'd start here?
Good one, I'm taking the axe now.
You think I'm serious? Check the price tag.
Huh? Price, what? It says it costs, $999,999,999.
Yeah, didn't realize it was still on discount. But I know, you worked your way out to get here, so how about a trade? If you and you alone can pass my challenge, I give it to you, for free.
Knew you'd say that, what do you want?
How about a haircut?
A haircut? Alright, sure. Which hair do you want me to cut?
Oh, any of them. You're out too long, see? Just get one and I'll give it to you.
Alright, I'll start with your beard. Huh?
Stay still!
I get it. You think I'm gonna go easy on you, huh?
What the? Ah, so you wanna get serious, do you? Then tell me first, can you hear it? Can you hear its song singing from the deep? That is the ringing. Of the Hammer of Justice.
The bell of justice rings. Attack to show what you've got. So you got moves, so what? You're facing a hero. There isn't anything that's gonna stand in our way.
So the story goes, so the story goes. But ain't every story better with a little twist?
Something feels off.
You won't learn anything running away, you know? If you got guts, this year you're facing everything head on!
Chris, help me out! It's Undyne again, but it doesn't feel the same, I don't know why. The air crackles green with freedom.
You gotta block, you understand?
Chris, don't mess this up.
As long as you're green, you can't run away. Unless you face danger head on, these bullets will do you in.
I got confused because the yellow bullets in Undertale normally mean they go in reverse and they go to the other side. So yeah, TK says I got tricked the first time also. Hey Chris, this guy wants a haircut, let's attack.
Did you ever hear that old tale? Yes, the old tale based upon the prophecy, Lord of the Hammer.
I think I heard about it. What happens? The opponent is reeling from the Rude Buster.
Chapter 1, The March of the Dark King. The heroes defeat the king and stop the dragon.
The bells ring in justice.
Chapter 2, The City of the Shining. The heroes do battle in chariots to save the queen.
I love this boss so much.
Chapter 3, The Isles of Northern Light. The heroes travel among the islands and catch a glimpse of a lost land.
It's the fucking Koopa shell. Shit. I forgot about this.
Damn it!
Oh! Shit. TK says, I do to this boss is the best in the game, in my opinion. My personal favorite boss, I think, might be Spamton Neo so far. That was definitely a good boss, in my opinion. Like, it was very clever. It was very well done. You know? The opponent seems impressed with Susie's guts.
Chapter 4, The Trials of the Holy Hammer. A great smith gives the heroes a terrible weapon.
It's the fucking Bowser thing from Super Mario where he throws the hammers. Things are finally starting to get serious. The pink and yellow outside is giving me friend vibes.
Chapter 5, The Field of Pink and Gold. The vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy.
The bells ring in justice. I'm gonna need that healing.
What happens next? Yeah, who knows? There was only one more chapter. After that, it all stopped.
It's one shell of a battle.
The next book never did get written. The story became so grand, so overwhelming. Some say swallowed up the author himself.
Does that mean the annoying dog is canonically Toby Fox in the game? Instead of just being like a joke of a self-insert, you know? Because you could say Toby Fox is the author of Deltarune.
Whoa there! I ain't using items so fast fair, ain't it? The ones who could write the next, the youth, the pen was lying there for them to pick up. To make the next page. They never did.
Your items were taken. TK says, yeah, annoying dog is canonically Toby. I mean, yeah, I know the annoying dog is Toby. But I also mean, like, what if it's in a way that's important to the story?
But you, my dear, I see a story lit up in your eyes. Burn it bright, burn it black, burn it up everything!
TK is asking if the annoying dog is stronger than Gaster. In the game, probably not.
The air crackles with freedom.
But hey, who am I to say no?
The bell's ringing now. Seems we reached the final rounds. So how do you think it all ends? No. How do you want it to end?
It was so perfect for like 2 seconds and I got hit once. The bell of justice is ringing. It's for you. It's like the phone is ringing.
An ending, huh? If I could choose, I guess I wouldn't have an ending.
It's just better if stuff just goes on forever, right? A bead of sweat forms on the old man's forehead.
Well, ain't that something? At this late hour, with the bells ringing out their justice, you choose eternity.
The air crackles green with freedom.
Miss, hold on dearly to that thought, for the tides of fate are drawing close, and soon an ocean of ink will wash across the pages.
TK says Gerson could no-diff the knight. Possibly, but I don't know. It seems like defeating the knight is part of the prophecy, and the prophecy is something Gerson is very openly against. So, I don't know if I'd say that, but hey, again, what do I know?
But there is one thing that can overwrite the dark. A white pen known as hope. Miss, I believe this is what you hold.
Me? Nah, Chris has the pen. My weapon's like a hairbrush or something. So that's where TK got the idea from.
Yeah! Is that so? Is that so?
Yep, now shut up and give me that axe. Okay, oh, there, oh! Shit! Oh, it's this bit. I cannot get hit here or I am doomed. Okay. Alright, I figured it out. You want to see what I got then?
Take this! Hey, you missed!
Famous last words. How's that, old man?
That was the most fun I ever had.
See how I used my healing just now?
Yeah!
Guess it's mine now, huh? Justice Axe was added to your weapons. TK asked, also what bit did I say something about a hairbrush? Yeah, I think a couple of streams ago, you suggested that Susie's axe might actually be a hairbrush in the Dark World. And I think I just saw what dialogue you might have been referencing, but I don't know. And in fact, I don't even know if it was you that said that. It could have been Austin Simpkin from earlier, I don't know. But, yeah.
And take this too. For some reason, I found this weird piece of glass in my desk. Felt like someone really wanted me to use this thing. But it didn't interest me, so you can take it.
Shadow Crystal was added to your key items.
The truth is, I was gonna give you it all if you beat me or not. But whoop, you actually put up quite a fight.
TK says, I don't remember saying that, so it must have been someone else. Huh, okay. Well, maybe you're losing your touch.
Ah, far from it. You weren't really fighting by yourself, were you?
Huh? Oh, you mean Chris, yeah. Guess I kinda needed their help to win.
Well, don't sell your own skills short either. You're something real special yourself.
You weren't bad either.
Now go enjoy that axe.
Alright. that annoying? Okay, that's annoying. How many viewers? There's only one viewers. Wait. TK says, I just realized you first tried that. I first tried what? Gerson. Yeah, I did. I'm pretty good at video games, you know?
Well, I haven't seen you around now.
Yeah, I guess we will. TK says, yeah, you are. I am good at video games. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am praising myself right now, but that praise is well deserved. Why'd you help me so much? You didn't have to.
You remind me a bit of someone I used to know.
Who?
Just a character from that old story.
Or the Hammer, huh? Oh, if I'm reading that. Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that what Dragon Blazers was based on?
Yep. And so they changed parts of the story. Of course, the biggest fans got mad, but isn't it interesting? The book was already just an interpretation of something else. Stories can be retold, they can be changed. That's what I believe.
Huh.
The words on a wall called you a hero. Whatever you end up being, I'm sure it'll be tremendous.
Anyway, which Dragon Blazers character am I?
Yeah, right. You are the dragon.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Okay, now... It has no special powers. However, in order to attain this item, you became much stronger. Alright. Alright, we're finally almost back to the fountain.
Wait a second there. I got something for you.
TK says it's such a good weapon. It is 4 times better than the weapon. Well, not 4. It's plus 4 better than the weapon I already had. My brain. Hey, we're about to go in this dream, so...
Good timing. I just about finished my letter. You mind delivering it for me?
Deliver it. Like I said, when we wake up, it'll be gone, so...
Yep, that's what I mean. This letter. Just have a read of it for me. Then, when you wake up, write it all back down, okay?
Me write all of it? Why don't you just...
Your son mine's gotta get some help remembering it.
Alright, fine, I'll take a look. Okay, got it. I, might miss a few things. Sure you want me to do it?
As long as you got the point, the words don't matter.
Okay, sure. Gerson is definitely a well-written character. He makes a lot of Chapter 4 what it is. See you later, old man. Alright, let's go get that fountain. The night which makes with black knife. TK says he deserves more, I feel. Yeah, he got like 1 piece of dialogue in Undertale. He got like a small amount of dialogue, and he didn't mean anything. Here, he actually has like a purpose, and he's like a major character. And I like that, you know? Shall duel with heroes, strife by strife. This is where the dark world of this chapter began. The scent of glass and incense. A certain power steals within you. I might beat the chapter tonight, I don't know. I might do it.
We should be able to get to the fountain from here. All we have to do is climb up this. Huh?
Oh, there's that guitar riff.
Hey!
Why are you trying to attract its attention? That is such a bad idea.
The knight!
Damn it! You aren't stopping us this time!
Susie, wait!
Damn it. Press the direction on the D-pad by mistake.
Susie, don't!
What? And just let this loser get away? Hey! The hell are you doing, you goddamn coward? Damn it. I let them get away.
It's alright, Susie. We did our best.
Yeah, but it's not good enough. Every time they're just one step ahead of us. If we keep letting them get away, then... how are we gonna protect Toriel, Undyne, anybody?
Susie, I understand how you're feeling, but we have our own advantages, too. The knight only seems to show its face in the dark world. If we can just seal the fountain over to the right, then it'll at least buy us a little more time. Until we have to face our difficulties again.
Yeah, you're right. Chris, let's go. What if I interact with the door? I think there was an NPC here, right? No, okay. A grand door. It seems to be locked solid. I accidentally skipped the dialogue.
Chris, Susie, I suppose I'll see you in Castletown.
Yeah. Let's have another tea party or something.
Sure, Susie.
A dark fountain. Why aren't they stopping us from sealing it? Well, guess I'm not complaining. Chris, do your thing. No more epic guitar riffs? What happened? Guess the sun went down, huh? Damn, Chris, look under the door. And weird smoke, no way. You don't think there's another dark world? Damn it, that means the night is still It's locked. Oh, it's a stupid numbers lock again. Too hard to break, either. Guess we can try looking for the combination. Come on. It's a bowl of blessed water with a motion sensor to stop cats from drinking it. It's not clear what happens if you touch the sensor. Hey, shouldn't the old man be around here? We gotta get him out of here. Plus, he probably knows where a code is, right? It's a keyboard. It has settings to sound like either a piano or an organ. You know, when you played piano earlier, it was... Okay, it was actually kind of cool. I mean that. I'm not saying you should join a choir or whatever, but if you were playing every week, I might actually want to go to church. That kind of reminds me of something. So, in one of the places I used to live, there was this plaza, and they put this public piano in it. So I started playing it thinking, you know, it might be fun. But I guess maybe because I was so bad, or because I just looked like I shouldn't be playing, they told me I wasn't allowed to play it. So I backed off, and then they let somebody else play. Someone better. I don't know. I don't know why I expected I'd be able to play it. That's what I thought. Then, that night when no one else was around, I came back. You know what I did? I smashed it. Yeah, I smashed the piano. I don't even really know if I broke it, but I hit it as hard as I could, hard enough to do some damage. And I ran. A week ago, if I knew you did piano, I probably would have just hated that about you. But now, I kind of just want to hear you play. Damn. It got weird there for a second. Probably made you want to stop playing even more, huh? Huh? Yeah, sure. If you teach me or something, let's do it someday. It's a set of bells of different sizes. Look, I know you want to mess with these, but... Is it like the toilet thing where if I do it 3 times? She starts commenting? No. Okay. The wardrobe is full of choir robes. There's even one in your size. Damn, why don't we get to wear these? What, I would have to sing or something? Hey, why don't they just let me play the drums? It seems to lead to a small closet. Check inside. What the hell is that? Oh, I bet that's just Jack. Whoops. Maybe he's a Halloween decoration? There's other creepy stuff too. He's big, guess we might not be able to take him back tonight. What are these candles with people's names for, anyway? It is birthdays, right? This is the anime is real bit, probably. Obviously. Okay, quit smiling, dumbass. What's the real answer? You clasp your hands tightly, took a deep breath and said her name. Hey, don't pray for me, dumbass. I don't need it. It's a fire extinguisher. I used to use that to put out the candles. Hey, old man, you sleeping in here? Guess not. Hey, this is that priest guy's desk. Code to the door could be in here. Huh? Dude, there's a glass case in here. But it's weird. The outside is clean, but... I remember this bit. The inside is covered in dust. Huh? Dude, it's just a dusty... Hell no, you don't mean... When monsters die, their dust is buried. Hey, Chris? Why the hell does the pastor have that in his... Huh. There's a hammer inside and a photo of the old man. The old man. I don't really get it, but somehow the dark world, for a moment, it must have, like, revived him. But I think he knew. I think he knew he was... Chris, he wanted me to write a letter. A letter to Alvin. I think that's this pastor guy. Give me a sec. TK says, Susie, you dumbass. And then again, TK said, Susie, I take everything back. Alright, got it. Let's go, Chris. Alvin, your old man was proud of you. The reason he didn't come to church a lot is because he wanted you to follow your dream. Sorry he never said that right. So write your own stories. It's okay even if they're not perfect. Sincerely, friend. It's a glass container. You look inside. It's a small metal hammer and a photo of an old man, both covered in dust. Chris, let's not look at it anymore. Juice and wafer-like crackers. Seems to be some sort of incense container. It's a plaque bearing the words of a famous writer. Hope comes to those who believe, and for those that cannot, may our hope shine so brightly that they too may keep shelter from the dark. Books, many copies of Lord of the Hammer, and some unlabeled notebooks. It may take a while to search through all this. TK says they have a stuffy nose. I'm sorry about your stuffy nose. It's a large pitcher of water. Cups are stored below it. Documents. So the lock number could be in here, but it'd take forever to search through. Let's look somewhere else. It's a fire extinguisher. Okay, I know the code is on there, but whatever. Susie looks like she has an idea. Let's do Susie's idea. We all know those are legendary. Chris, we haven't gotten any closer to opening this door. But I have an idea. I think he might know. The old man, he could know how to open it. Chris, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? Let's make a dark world. So, how the hell do you do that again? We said concentrate and stab into the earth. Got anything sharp? And of course, Chris just immediately points a knife at her. Hey, Chris, do you normally carry this around? Alright, well, let's give it a try. That could be Chris's sword, though. It might be that that's Chris's sword, not the pencil. But, I don't know. Concentrate on what I want, and... I like how Chris is just standing there and just kind of staring at it blankly. TK says pencil turns into the toy sword or whatever. I think you are correct, and that's what I believed originally. I actually did it. Hey Chris, I made a dark fountain. Pretty cool, right? Maybe I'll let you do it next time. Let's go. Pretty sick, right? You should try making one sometime, it's cool. It glows with a backwards light. Is it me, or does something seem off? Why is Susie orange in this part of the game? I guess it's like Rouse said. Every Dark World is different. I figure maybe Susie is orange in this part just for the shading, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go. The lighting has changed. Yeah, so it is the shading. Oh. There's a small animal in my vicinity. Okay. The second part of this dark world is definitely my favorite area in the chapter. TK says they heard a cat meow. That is indeed the small animal in question. I like how the environment just kind of shows up while the music is playing. I like how the buildings are all fucked up and they don't make any sense. TK says, can I break reality, phase my body through the screen and pet it? I'm not sure if the cat would be comfortable with that. But lo, on hopes and dreams they send 3 heroes at the world's end. There's that prophecy again, one with us. It's pretty hard to believe. Not just that things have been predicted, sure, but that I'm part of it too, I guess. I like this part of the game because it's just Chris and Susie trying to figure everything out. A light and dark, both burning dire, a countdown to the Earth's expire. Wingblade cuts in. A radical blade with feathers at the hilt. Halo, are you listening? Wingblade watches distrustfully. TK says, oh, it's the Pokemon reference. Yeah, I am kind of thinking it reminds me of Honedge, but I don't know. You and Susie spun masterfully. Wingblade molts and revolts. To spin is to trust. Viva la revolution.
No one listening.
Wingblade flutters trustfully. I noticed the eye sprites here look like they're both open and shut at the same time. Because they have the eyelids shut, but they also have the pupil showing. If fountains free, the roaring cries, and titans shape from darkened eyes. The third hero, the prince alone in deepest dark. I am the philosopher. You sought to return the dream. But the lighting of the mind has changed. At best you can only see another side. Yeah, because it's Susie's version of... It's like a memory that she's trying to recount. Not an original Dark World that she's trying to create, and it's not a copy either. Or it would be grayscale. Because anything you copy ends up being grayscale, or at least anything you photocopy, according to Deltarune Chapter 3. I guess you just interact with it directly. Alright. Oh yeah, it does that. You open the treasure chest. Inside was revivement. We know everything. We understand everything. feel like I have to reset the room so that I can, like, try again, because there was a ladder to go up to that other area. I think that might be important. No, it's still gone. I don't know why they do that. I think I should talk to that other guy first, though. We know nothing. We understand nothing. The Lord of Screens carved red by... The Lord of Screens cleaved red by blade. Okay, that's clearly Tenna. Every time I come to this part, I think it's the player, right? But it was obviously Tenna, because that's exactly what happened. And it might mean the player later. I mean, double meanings happen way too much to ignore the possibility, but hey, you know. Whose dream is this? Is this dream Susie's dream? Night dream? My dream? Whose dream is this? You left it here. I heard there's something inside the acorn. I don't know where to find an acorn, or even what one is in the first place. We must find a way. We must find a way to use alchemy to make this acorn. The first hero of the cage with human soul and parts. Hey, this has gotta be you. Weird illustration, though. Plus, why is it calling you a cage? Shouldn't you be something more like the cool? And for the picture they can, like, show you, like, doing a flip or something. Go up there! Okay. Organic accosts you. A philosopher. Why he's fighting you is one of life's questions. Listen, the song of legend plays. Amen. The tale which must not be followed. That's probably the tale of a friend. I could theorize about this game all day long. I have all the theories. Alright. Divinates through echolocation. What is Deltarune? What am I? Am I a butterfly? True song in glass. Amen. Organic toots philosophically. Organic toots philosophically. Philosophically. At last was the girl. At last was the girl. The girl. You think that means me? Like my prophecy's next? I wonder what it says. Come on. Okay, but first I'm gonna go up and get that loot that I left up there. Oh, I remember this bit. course. It says, when you pass to the other side, a great donation will show your remembrance. Steel clangs in a song. What am I? Am I a butterfly? Winglade draws flowers with its blade. The answer was love. Which of course would represent level of violence as seen in Undertale, because the Sans conversation. Organic extols the virtues of mercy. Okay, clearly that. DK said, I didn't know they had Undertale references. Undertale is literally the reason this game is even succeeding. I'm not gonna lie. Likewise, Deltarune is the reason Undertale is still in the public light. Literally the first thing that happened when Chapter 1 of this game came out was everyone, including myself, were trying to see how many connections it had to Undertale, and especially since most of the characters are from Undertale, it had quite a lot. The lighting has changed, but the power that fills you has not. The second hero, the girl, with hope crossed on her heart. Chris! Hey look, it's me! Girl with hope crossed on her heart. Man, that's badass, isn't it? Think there's anything else about us? Don't just stand there, let's keep looking. Okay, well I want to go over here. I am the philosopher. Haven't you heard of Hyperlink Blocked? I feel like I haven't heard of it, but I don't know why. This is the part where it goes 3D. Boom. Gotta be honest, Chris, I've never really gotten picked for anything before. No one ever wanted to be my partner in class. Even got chosen last in gym. But this is like something else, you know? Something important. Chris, before I didn't think I could be a hero. I'm noticing, for some reason, she can climb on some of them and I can't. I wasn't good enough. I mean, I was bad. I still kinda am bad in some ways, I guess. But now, I got hope crossed on my heart. Hope written in truth. Written somewhere. Written somewhere no one can erase. I'm going over here. I know what this place is. I know exactly what to do here. What do you call a man with one eye? Man with one eye. Man with one eye. Who in this game, or in Undertale, has one eye? The fucking, Luke's Eyewalker from the ruins in Undertale, probably. Why does the angel make its cry? I guess the angel could have one eye. That would make sense, right? I mean, it's a ball with wings. That's what the angel is, according to basically all the iconography. That ball could be an eyeball. It's been done before. They did it in Kirby multiple times. Who will call the girl who snows? Tundra Kitty says they have thousands of eyes. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. I don't know. Where is it? Where's the egg room? Here it is. Roots. Most of my theory from Chapter 3, TK, you were there. Alright, you were commenting on it basically the whole time. Most of my theory from Chapter 3 about what Friend is supposed to be and what the final chapters of the game are going to be like are based on this one specific area, because Roots refers to all those different areas, right? Even the names of the soundtracks are called Roots. And that makes sense. I heard something in between. Something in between. It was mixed up. Tail, the grow, the followed what children pointed the forest lost where. The poor children would follow the where forest tail, causing the roaring, which is why they're making the dark fountains as a distraction, so there's always at least one. But Chris, in a sense, is also using the dark fountains as a way to sort of reconcile with their trauma about Friend. But since Chris never actually saw Friend and never saw what they looked like and was only following the tail, then, you know, they wouldn't really actually see what this person looked like. So the man is invisible. You can't see them. And once that reconciliation is over with, the man disappears. There was not a man here. It doesn't say there isn't a man. It says there wasn't one. And more importantly, you never get to see the man. Because that's Chris's trauma. The player doesn't get to see that. And on top of that, there's some other stuff like the fact that Friend is probably, you know, manipulating the knight into doing this. The knight probably is an innocent figure that's being manipulated by Friend into doing whatever they're doing. Right? And Chris is sort of also being puppeteered by them because of that trauma to go into the dark worlds and stop the roaring or whatever. So, I don't know. It says the tail of hell will start crawling. That's one of the prophecies in Chapter 4. And what got me about that was that it doesn't state whether it's going to take place in the past or if it takes place in the future. So, obviously, something I noticed about that was... How do I word it? Well, basically, it boils down to the fact that Friend is behind a lot of it. Friend is obviously important for a reason, and it keeps showing up because Chris is creating most of these dark fountains. But since Susie and the Knight created the dark fountains in the church, now Chris is being forced to revisit that trauma in a temporary way. Because Chris is creating these dark fountains for themselves so that they can heal. But when Susie, and when, I guess it could be either Alvin or the Knight, but it's probably the Knight, when they create the dark fountain, right, they're not relying on Chris's trauma, they're not relying on Chris's memory. And so what happens is Chris's past is in there because Chris is manipulating it to their will using determination, but they can't make it do everything they want. Because that dark fountain is based on someone else's will. And this NPC is definitely, another thing about this NPC is they're mixing up the words. And a lot of times when something like... We'll take Rousey, for example. Rousey, everyone knows Rousey is an anagram of Asriel. That's common knowledge. So, and when a sentence is also an anagram of another sentence, or whatever the word is, for when you could rearrange the words into something different, right? It's probably because Chris put that there. Chris wanted some evidence to be there so that they could confront that in the dark world as a physical manifestation. To effectively face their fears in the most upfront way possible. And the human soul is taking advantage of this by spying on them, whatever the human soul is even trying to do, or whatever the reason is that it's there. And Rousey is probably another sort of thing like that. Rousey is probably a part of Chris's memory somehow. And that's why it's just as mixed up, because Rousey wasn't created by Chris. Rousey is created by the Knight. But the Knight and Chris are working in cooperation. It's the trauma that Chris has that the Knight cannot replicate because Friend didn't attack it in, well, where the woods would have been. And so that's why this NPC is saying the poor children, because it's like They're talking in the third person. They're not talking about themselves and 3 other people. They're talking about 4 different people that have no relation to them. It's like you're, I don't know, reading a news article and you're reading about something bad that happened, you know. You say the poor children. Well, you weren't one of them, you know. You're reading about something that happened to someone else. And now you need to walk between these 2 rooms over and over to get to the egg room. There we go. Alright. That was easier than I expected. Chris, there you are. The patients are waiting for you. And this is probably another thing. That this is obviously the hospital that's in Hometown. You can see the circle and line graph that you can interact with that's in the hospital. But you have the playing card people from Man Country in Chapter 3. TK says this is the most disturbing part. For me, the most disturbing part was Chapter 3's version of the Roots. But, I don't know. But, yeah. Because Man Country is something different. Something that might be important is that it doesn't use the NES graphics like The Legend of Tenna or the Mantle game, whatever you want to call it. Rather, it uses Game Boy graphics, and that's what these people are using. The sprites for the NPCs here have Game Boy graphics, right? Game Boy Color, to be exact. But Chris's actual body is in this space. So chances are, since Chris created the Chapter 3 Dark Fountain, their memories are manipulating themselves into this environment to make this happen. Again, using determination. But because Susie had enough determination to create the Dark Fountain in the first place, but since Chris overpowers that determination but cannot overpower the night, not yet anyway, right? It would make sense that Chris is able to manipulate this Dark Fountain but not the other one, which is why the second part of the Dark Fountain is able to be manipulated by Chris so you can encounter the tree guy. But that doesn't happen here. It doesn't happen in the other 2 versions of this Dark World. Or I guess other 1 version. It seems to be occupied. What are they, bathrooms? Come on. Oh, I'm sorry, I was so into drawing I didn't notice you. Are you here for art club? Alright, this is where we draw pictures, and don't kill each other. And that's important too. And don't kill each other. What the hell happened? You know? If this is arriving because of Chris's mental state, then it comes to show that something happened, right? There's a threat of Chris being killed. That Chris is in danger somehow. And they know they're in danger, or at least they think they're in danger. Chris knows something the soul doesn't. The soul is just interpreting Chris's mind and using that as a conduit to send to the player. And that's sort of the point. But the don't kill each other part means that something probably happened to Chris because of Friend. Friend probably did something, and for all I know, Friend could be the reason the human soul is occupying him. Them, I mean, sorry. I keep confusing their pronouns, forgive me. But, yeah, you get the point, right? So I'm saying Friend could be the origin for the entire story. Everything could be happening because of Friend, and Friend could be trying to get some more determination out of it, like it's some kind of currency, and absorb everyone's souls, kind of like what Flowey did back in Undertale. And chances are that's how it's manipulating Asgore, because Asgore has the Shadow Crystal that he presumably is going to use in Chapter 5. And that only Carol could have possibly given to him, but Carol was aware of the human soul. But Carol was not aware of Friend. That's how Chris is able to make this happen. What am I drawing? Oh, don't look, I'm not finished yet. Oh, and speaking of Undertale, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I know I'm yapping a lot, but... I'm pretty sure this character is the weird, stupid character that I really despise. If you look up Art Club Undertale character, there's a secret character you can fight if you're playing on October 15th at 8 p.m. I don't know why that character exists. I'm pretty sure if they just removed that one character, that game would have, like... That character was so dumb. I forgot his name. His name was So Sorry. That's right. His name was So Sorry. I never liked that NPC. I always hated him. I don't know what it is about him. It just... He pisses me off. Okay, well... he is behind the tree. And then there's this bit where you try and paint him on the easel. Where's the easel? Where'd it go? It's a sink. It would be ridiculous if you painted something and there was nowhere to wash your hands. I'm trying to understand the hitboxes. Well, there is a man here. Well, he seems to be pointing at something and nodding. So the man is visible to Chris, but not to us, not to the player. Well, there is a canvas here. Will you draw? Chris picked up a pencil. They began by sketching what they had seen behind the tree, but as they sketched, the line began to err, as if the pencil had lost its way, so they started again, drawing over the lines they had already made. Many times they would suddenly halt or the pencil drifted into a new drawing. This is probably the soul attempting to control what Chris is allowed to draw, because it doesn't understand that the man is there, and wants to restrict Chris from, I guess, trying to control themselves, because that would take away control from the soul. That's why Chris does things like play the piano, but Chris plays like shit when the soul is controlling them. Many times they would suddenly halt, or the pencil drifted into a new drawing. And suddenly halting, that's another thing. That's right, I'm still yapping. In Chapter 3, Chris suddenly halts a lot. In the Mantle game, when you have to go into the bunker, Chris actively attempts to stop the soul from making them go in there. So they started over again. Through many repetitions, their movements became faster and smoother, until without looking, they had completed a sketch in a single wild line. In the end, as a result of layering the sketches on top of each other, the surface of the canvas was nothing more than a monochrome smear. Next, a tree was painted over it. Painted over everything, leaving nothing but a simple still life. After all, there wasn't anything to look at in the room besides a single tree. Chris got up. It seemed the painting was complete. But their hands, smudged with graphite, was still moving as if to trace some unseen shape. An egg was picked up from a nearby easel. Well, there is not a man here. You ran water over your hands and dried them. Between your fingers, a faint gray crease glittered stubbornly. And that's another thing that I'm gonna yap about! See, in Chapter 3, I mentioned that when Chris's hand gets cut off, the hand starts turning gray, as a reference to them becoming the goner version. You know, the vessel that you created at the start of Chapter 1. I think Chris is turning into the vessel because the soul is starting to infect them. And that's why Friend sought to traumatize them like it did. So that Chris would be under control of the soul, turn into the vessel, and I think Friend is probably working for Gaster if Gaster is helping the soul to possess Chris in the first place. They're both probably getting something out of it. Maybe both Friend and Gaster are attempting to enter the real world or break the fourth wall in some way. Again, like Flowey did. It's definitely not an impossibility, considering what happened earlier. Perhaps Friend is trying to fuse with Chris's soul, and rather the soul that Chris has isn't a different soul that invaded them, but rather an infected version of a soul that they used to have. But I don't know. I think my current theory is that Friend is trying to absorb Chris's soul, but to do that, they need to sort of fatten the hog. They need to get Chris ready for their soul to be absorbed. They need to get the soul ready to be absorbed. They need to make everything right so that all of this is ready to happen. And turning Chris into a different person that the player created would obviously help to achieve that. And that's why they lie to the player that the vessel is discarded. That the vessel will never show up again. It probably will. You can never wash it all away. And the art guy is gone. Thank God, So Sorry was just a hallucination. I'm never going back in there again. But how'd the session go? They say art is therapeutic. Which one of you was the patient, anyway? Yeah, see, Chris is obviously doing the art for therapeutic reasons. That's why they attempted to draw the man. They were probably trying to sketch out what they saw in the woods. Or, again, what would have been the woods. And that's what Roots is all about. And what has to do with the tree. The house is probably where Friend lives. Friend is in some kind of invisible form hiding behind the tree, but only in Chris's imagination, and in reality it lives in the house. The bunker is probably what the house is supposed to be. That is my current understanding of things. Also, I like how the shadow here makes Chris's sprite look kind of different. It's interesting. It's sacred moss. Eat it. The moss was consumed with gusto. Alright, back to actually playing the game.
Hey,
What does that mean? That
Chris, I've got to find the next one.
You can stay here. Love finds its way to the girl. Love as in love, or love as in level of violence? The girl. The girl. Wickabell clangs in your way. A metal mage. When out of tune, she's unpredictable. Wickabell creates a cursing clamor. Perfectly in tune, all musical acts became stronger. Wickabell emits classical music. That one's not even labeled, it's just a picture. Okay. The Gallery of Ancient Faces. Welcome to Club Apathia. Apathea, whatever. This is an archaeological exhibit. A familiar-looking statue. How rustic our ancestors were. No headdress in sight. They must have concerned themselves only with their work. We should be like them. We should eat only nuts and seeds. He looks so original. TK says my hand is getting sore from all the spamming. I see. An original looking statue. I'm glad that Star Walker is still here. Look how realistic the rendering of the water is by the stone. To our progenitors, this must have been the peak of beauty. It's a stone cooler, not particularly useful. These ancient one-celled organisms seem to have lived a simple life. Look how they band together. Lessons could be learned, A familiar-looking statue. I'm waiting to turn to stone. Hurry up, will you? It's called a statue. It's a statue stand. It has your name on it. Yes, you will be a fossil too, won't you? It's a cacophony. Organic claps with one hand. The tail, which must not be followed. I did that in the wrong voice, but whatever. I died! You're not telling me that I have to get the fucking egg all over again. And do everything all over again, right? Please don't make me do it again. Oh, God. I have to get it again. Of course. Okay. I don't know how I died from that enemy right after one trying Gerson, but... I mean, that's life, I guess. I'll get up there. Alright. Okay.
Gotta go back to the egg room. Gotta go back all the way.
Man with one eye could also be either the Invisible Man or Gaster, since Gaster is referred to as Mystery Man, and Gaster is the only person in Undertale I can remember who is actually referred to as a man in the first place, even in an implicative sense. Gallery. I don't know why the head of that thing is slashed in half. Like a fucking blocked sign, but I don't know. Again, that could also be Tenna, and the gallery could be like the collection of minigames, maybe? I don't know. A familiar-looking statue. A beautiful specimen, although the only hard carapace remains. Well, you could see the delicate pieces. It may have had beautiful feathers or even a fleshy posterior. A huge fossil falling down, breaking, smashing everything. I myself will be crushed as well. Ah, overachiever. The stone tablets carved in man's beard, font of knowledge. Is man's beard the language they speak in man country? Spellings were different back then, and better. A familiar-looking statue. An awful beast! I believe this creature was before our time. In the body shape, it seems to have eaten meat and fire. I got money. Chris! Hey, didn't I tell you to wait for a sec? If there's something about me here, then I... Huh? The last prophecy. The story's end. The last prophecy. Is this... what happens at the end? To save the worlds, there is only one way. Huh? It's telling us how to save the world. Hey Chris, this'll make everything easy, right? Hey, I was reading that! Old man? Wait! It's kind of funny how they're walking right now. It's a long way back up. The floor. Is something down there? Guess that answers that! You say your least favorite chapter's gotta be 2. I personally thought my favorite chapter is 2. This chapter and chapter 2 are my favorite chapters. Something about chapter 2 just hit, and it's also when they started introducing choices into the mix.
Gotta get off of me, why aren't any of my attacks working? Thanks, I owe you one. Gotcha! Be more careful, dumbass. Come on, I see the top. Damn, that was close. Hey. Hey, Chris, I think I see it. Come on! Hey, I was right. It's the old man's study. He must have been leading us here, right? Now all we gotta do is get a hold of him.
The fire has run empty. In its place, a stale glow, which offers no warmth. It's an unmanned table of item. Take some.
Hey, that's the old man's, dumbass.
You gotta leave some money or something. It's a Rhapsody. Take it for 99. Dude, that's 100. It costs 99. You gotta make change. Nah, screw it, I'm not doing that. You paid an extra $1 for the Rhapsody. Rhapsody was added to your items. Hey, Chris. Do you think he'd want to come to our castle town? I mean, obviously he would, right? Mind me taking the hammer, but I'm sure he'd be cool with it, though, right? Ah, the mildly creepy area. Damn, it's dark in here. Hey! Hey, old man, the hell are you going? Come on, Chris, after him. Yeah, okay. I know friend shows up in this area here. Hey, slow the hell down, old man. I'm trying to talk to you. I think it's around here somewhere. You can only see it if you use the shockwave, sound wave things. My Transformers fanboy brain is activating right now. I heard that you could find friend here, but I don't know. Damn, can't see anything in here. TK says they're a Transformers fanboy also. What's the best Transformers movie? The 1986 film Bumblebee or Transformers 1? Hey Chris, wait a sec. You hear that noise? Sounds like it was coming from... Yeah, totally sounds like... Yeah, this way. Your favorite is Bumblebee. My favorite is Transformers 1, with the 1986 film behind that, and then behind that is Bumblebee for me. Another noise. Sounded like it was coming from... Yeah, totally sounds like... Hey, I heard something again. Damn it. Chris, I slipped and fell down somewhere. Stay there, okay? I'm gonna look for a way back. Left in complete darkness. Seems there's nothing left to do but close your eyes and think about how Susie is doing now. Damn, the hell am I gonna find a way back? Maybe if I just try and listen to what's around me. Old man? Old man, that's you, right? Old man, hey, we've been looking for you. There's like this door code and I thought you might know the... Hey, old man, are you okay? Man, what are you doing? Why are you attacking me? You aren't trying to teach me something, are you? It's this bit. Hey, what's the big idea? It's me, Susie. I'm your friend, right? I wrote your letter for you. Don't you recognize me? Hey, say something. Say something already. Come on, say something already. I'm telling you, I don't want to hurt you, so just... Oh, Dark Souls style parry time. Chris, hey! Chris, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with the old man. You have to figure out how to get through to him. Darkness constricts you. TP gain reduced. You talked, but nothing happened. Chris, why? Why doesn't he recognize me? You have to stop him before anyone gets hurt. The air crackles with sound. I knew I screwed up. I screwed up making this dark world, trying to see him again even though he's already... The air crackles with sound. Old man, listen, I screwed up, I know, but we can bring you to our castle town. If we bring you there, you'll be all better. The air crackles with sound. So we don't have to hurt you. And you don't have to hurt us. If Fralse shows up, he can use Pacify, right, Chris? All we have to do is wait for the old man to get tired. Screw it, old man. If it's really you, I know. I know something you gotta recognize! See this? You didn't forget my green sparkles, did you?
That wasn't the old man.
What the hell? What happened to his... Oh, here's another really good bit in this game.
Susie, that wasn't the old man.
Huh?
One of the statues in the shape from his study. It must have begun moving when you made this dark world.
Statue? And the old man.
He's not in this world, sadly. Darkness patterned after the memory of a loved one tend to only appear in very specific darknesses. Even if we try to bring him back to Castletown, he...
Then why didn't you say something earlier?
Huh?
First the roaring thing, then you not being real, and now this! What's wrong with you? If you know something, why don't you just tell us?
I'm sorry. I know so many things. I know so many things I don't know when to say them. I don't want to say them to worry you two. So I end up not saying anything.
What do you mean, you know so many things?
About the rules of this world. About the prophecy. About what the prophecy says will happen. I didn't ask to know, but I do. I'm sorry if it creeps you out. I'm sorry if I don't tell you everything. It's just sometimes knowing things, it hurts. And if anyone's going to hurt, let it just be me, okay? Oops, I'm sorry.
Ralsei, is that why you've been acting so weird today? Why you keep...
I've just been trying to stay ahead of you two, so you don't have to see it, so you won't, because it would...
See what?
The ending of the prophecy.
What, that last prophecy thing?
Susie, you didn't.
No, I mean, we almost did, but...
Please let me go ahead from now on, please. I'll do every area, I'll do all the work. The next time, too. You two can just hang out and have fun. I could do all the puzzles, I could...
Hey, look, it's okay, man. That last prophecy thing, I don't need to see it. So if it helps, whenever you gotta, you can go ahead alone. But everything else, we're doing it together, as a team. And nothing's gonna change that. Nothing. Whether you like it or not, Toothpaste Boy.
Susie.
First looking to make someone cry?
Sorry. I'm just glad you're friends with me. I'll be more honest, Susie, I promise. Even if it means sounding weird.
Ralsei, you couldn't get any weirder if you tried.
You too, Susie.
Thanks. Well, let's get out of here, Chris.
Susie, there's a few things I still can't say, but from now on I want to. I want to tell you everything I can.
So, know any codes to any doors?
No, I do not.
I'm the most important, caca. No matter what, I'm still here. Do you want to know what I know, caca?
Not now, dude. Then, anything about Noelle?
I know which items of ours she can equip. Then again, you're supposed to equip ribbons.
Okay, you actually know Jack. Great.
I suppose this leads back to the start.
You three want to know the code to the door?
Yeah.
It's 2202. It's written on me since I'm the most important.
Thanks!
We'll go seal the fountain.
Okay.
Liner service has never gone on without me, caca. I must be the most important of all, caca.
Well, this is it.
See you in a sec.
back again.
Huh. It really worked. Now. I believe I'm almost done with the chapter. It's the same as before. The first time.
I suppose the original Dark World was formed partially of the fountain inside there, too. The Knight's two fountains. So it makes sense it would be a similar world as before.
Just similar, huh? Chris, the knight is waiting in there. There's no time to think about anything else. Let's go.
Wait,
What?
can we pose?
Fine, dumbass. There's gotta be new dialogue, right? What? You emerged from the green flame? Well, you may as well head back through. Your study has fallen to not more than a lonely shack.
The old man isn't here anymore.
So what? It's still his stuff. If we want to take anything, we're leaving cash.
Susie, then I'll make the change.
Let's go, Pennyboy! I don't know, maybe not. I think we're good. Something else I noticed was that a lot of these dark worlds, they're sort of built to be crossed through, right? There's always some way to get to the dark fountain. There's always some clear path. The knight always builds it so that Chris can get to the end. Does anyone ever think about that? Oh, we got all that prophecy shit here today. Apparently Gerson throwing a hammer at the prophecy is part of the prophecy. And there's the ball with wings. Which could be a giant eyeball if this is anything like Kirby. All around you, blue glass glitters like crystals. As you approach it, the glowing light shines through them, creating a prism only you can see. And another thing is, what if I fall down there? If I fall off of this platform, you know? If I just jumped off, what would happen to me, you know? Do you hear that?
The second fountain is calling us.
The knight must already be over there.
Chris, let's go.
Oh, I'm not fighting any of you today! No! No, you don't! Hey! Get away from here now! Stop it! Stop chasing me! Get out! Oh!
There's something over here. They'll hear the ring of heaven's call. So that's gotta be the angel, right? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. They'll see the tail of hell take crawl. And that is the tail of hell, which obviously belongs to Friend. Okay, that's obviously a Rouse thing, right? Okay, that doesn't do shit. Alright, that's useless. What's the item description for it, though? Okay, you can see through it. That's basically all I need to know. Alright. Epic. Brrrr. Brrrr. What?
What are you gonna do about it?
No, they don't! I can't even see them, but I'm still running away. TK says to fight Spent and Neo, you need to accept all of Spent's deals, right? I think there are some that you have to reject, but yeah. It's based on trying to protect your soul, basically. God, the soundtrack is so good. Down, left, up. Okay. I mean, that's obvious, because you go down, and then left, and then up. I don't know why the piano keys are still so screwed up if it's not Susie's version of that world, right? They're just sitting there. They're not even trying to get all the way up here. Alright, we're going in. We're finally at the finale.
The fountain! I can feel his presence just past this wall!
Hey, wait! How are we going to climb up there now?
Friends need help?
Mr. Jack, what are you doing here? It's dangerous!
Yeah, get back to the study, dude!
Jack, feel no danger! Friends help Jack climb out of pit of bad feelings and loneliness. Jack will help Vince climb anything now.
Not like we have another choice anyway.
Okie dokie, on my shoulders, please. When it becomes thin here, let's be careful. No worry. Check the thing on them.
Guys, the hell are you doing here?
We apologize for our belated realization, but you three are the heroes, are you not? The story of your kindness has become legendary.
I don't know how that sword dude that looks like Honedge is supposed to stack on top of them without stabbing someone, but okay.
And so post-haste, we come to aid you in your battle. Go forth and defeat the knight.
Everyone, thank you so much!
Heh, just being nice kinda pays off. Also kick that knight's ass.
It's getting dark. Let's stick together.
What if I go back? Do they stop sticking together? They don't let me go back. Okay. The best Transformers character is Starscream. What do I even do here? I forgot. I think I just have to keep walking. But I don't know. I can't see shit. Damn it! It's so dark, we can't see anything. If this keeps up, we'll be... Oh, here's this fucking bit.
Chris?
Chris, what is that light?
Susie, what are you doing?
Like I'm gonna let Chris hog all the bullets. I don't know if you call those bullets, but okay.
Susie, Chris, as long as there's any pain I can take in your place, I'll be there, okay? Looks like that's the end of it.
Yeah. Let's finish this.
A red flame glows hesitatingly.
You! Nowhere to run this time, dumbass! I don't know where you put Toriel, but it's over! The fountain's just past you, isn't it? That means we don't even have to beat you. All we have to do is get past you and it's over. You can't beat us in the light world, can you? That's why you keep running, isn't it? Hey, what's so funny? Chris, Why are they laughing? You're laughing because you know I'm right, don't you? You lose that fountain! It's over!
Don't! Don't make another fountain!
I notice also that the knight does it far more effortlessly. It's like they don't even require determination to do it, kind of, but I don't know. I also really like how well animated this one part is, for some reason. It's Kamehameha time.
But what is that thing?
It's a titan!
The hell is a...
There's no time to explain! Everyone climb on! It won't attack itself!
Why won't you just go to the fountain first? It's right there. Then you can kill the Titan by just destroying the fountain. Right? I love how 3D it looks, you know? Is the Titan trying to become the angel? Because it's the eyeball surrounded by wings thing again. It's definitely a representation of it.
Looks like we're safe.
For the time being, if we stay here, it's only a matter of time until it finds us.
Elsie, what the hell is that thing?
When the fountain's power becomes too strong, and the flow of darkness roars wild, it makes that a titan. It's the fear of dark, it's the bump in the night, it's the shadow of the backside of your mind. It has no consciousness, it only exists to destroy.
Well, how the hell are we supposed to beat it?
I don't think we can, it's hatching so fast. Unless... Chris, you can seal fountains, can you? Maybe if the Titan is anything like a fountain, you could... It's found us!
I wanted to go under the stairs.
Let's find a place to climb back on fast!
Okay, I can't even go on the stairs anymore. Okay.
If we jump here, we can make it back on. What? It's already spawning?
Darkness constricts you. TP gain reduced outside of... A shard of fear appears in places of deep dark. Once again, probably a reference to Chris's trauma. Why it looks like an embryo, I have no idea. When did you start being yourself? See, now the soul is just talking to Chris directly. You hear your heart beating in your ears. Probably looks like an embryo because it's hatching, like they said.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah, let's get back on.
If we can jump here, we can make it back on.
Hurry! Something is coming after us!
Okay, I do not go in there. Gerson also said that at some point the pages would be slathered in ink, and that is literally what's happening on screen right now.
Chris, get over here! Doesn't look like we can go much higher. Ralsei, are you okay?
I'm fine, just a little rattled. Susie!
Don't mention it. Let's go.
The Titan fight is a good fight, I agree, TK, but, like, the Knight is just more iconic in a lot of ways. Spamton Neo is my favorite boss fight so far. A world basked in purest light, beneath it grew eternal night. The light and dark both burning dire, a countdown to the earth's expire. If fountains free, the roaring cries, and titans shape from darkened eyes.
End of the line, huh?
It seems so.
Guess we'll just wait for the Titan to show up, huh?
No. It's already been here the whole time.
Hey, dumbass! Don't know if you got the memo, but we're heroes. And there's a whole lot of stuff written in our lives we haven't gone to see yet. So get out of our way. Or as soon as my hand stops shaking, my axe is gonna chop you in half. Got it? Chris, Rousey, let's go!
Darkness constricts you. The fear of dark, which appears in many forms. Use axe to survive. Expose darkness to light and gather courage to gain TP. Then use unleash to reveal the weak point. The darkness gives a long gaze, which slithered like a snake. God, that guitar riff is so good. The ground shudders. A swarm is coming. The atmosphere feels tense. You can use Unleash.
Attack! His defense is down!
Damn! Its shield is back! Chris, take it down again!
Darkness flows. A swarm is coming. The Titan's hands begin to move once more. Steiner says hi and also bye. Hi and bye, Steiners.
Attack! His defense is down!
We almost got it! Keep taking down the shield, Chris!
Darkness flows. A storm is coming. Hey look, it's those mouth plant things that Flowey has in Undertale. Because of course it is. Flowey probably created a dark world for the Flowey boss battle to even happen in the first place. The Titan's hands began to move once more. Someone died. Shit.
Did we do it? Wait, what is it doing?
It's regenerating.
It seems capable of regenerating if not fatally wounded.
Hey, Ralsei, how do we stop it?
I don't know. It seems we're only damaging its outer shell.
TK says they saw a friend in the basement for Queen's Castle. Indeed you did.
As long as the inside is intact, this battle will just keep...
Friend is, in fact, there in the basement.
I suppose we just have to keep on fighting.
What are y'all giving up for? You're not out of ideas yet, are you?
Well, old man, I thought you were...
I'm looking for a change of scenery. But this is a bit ridiculous. Come on, let's get this fellow. Yeah!
Your soul is shining. A new act appeared. Your soul shone on the old man and Susie.
Not bad! Right?
Still, we've only harmed the outside.
Then you know what to do, right?
Your soul is shining. A new act appeared. Your soul shone on the old man and Susie.
Chris, I got an idea! But, you're gonna have to put your life in my hands. Kinda literally. Damn, what am I asking for? Well, no, I got this, right? Let's go!
Your soul is shining. A new act appeared. Press A to throw.
Nah, screw it. Get dunked on!
It even made the Undertale noise. I didn't realize that they actually go inside of its body.
We did it.
Where'd the giant hole in the room go? Hey Chris, what's the deal with that red heart thing? Is that your... Wait a sec, the old man! Come on, we still gotta talk to him. I don't think that's where he is.
Chris! Chris, you alright? I can't believe it actually worked. We actually defeated a Titan! If we can do that, then... Chris, where's Susie? Susie, wait!
The last prophecy, the story's end.
No! Susie, stop!
Two concurrent viewers. Hello, concurrent viewers. And then, when all hope is lost for the tale. Okay, analyzing this image, that head is the same head that got chopped in half in the gallery one, right? The gallery, prophecy bit. The angel probably created the gallery. And then one of the triangles is broken, and if those triangles represent the heroes, then one of the heroes is going to die. The final tragedy unveils. To save the worlds, there's only one way.
Susie, don't look! Susie, I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
Shut up! The hell are you apologizing for? You worried about that? Seriously? This stupid prophecy? Like something like that would happen. I wouldn't let it happen. Chris wouldn't let it happen. And obviously you wouldn't let it happen. So... why wouldn't you laugh? It's just stupid. Just stop crying, okay? Everything's gonna be alright. Hey Chris, let's go seal the fountain, okay?
Susie. She's a really nice person, Chris. How can she be so kind? How? I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry I didn't say the whole prophecy at first. I thought if I said something different, if we did something different, if we were just kind enough, perhaps by the time we got here it would change. But no matter what we do, our fate is already decided. Sorry, don't look at me. I don't mean to always make everything about me. I'm sorry. Everything's okay, Chris. Look, I'm smiling.
Okay, well, you know what I'm gonna do. I mean, they're finally writing Rousey well. Obviously, I gotta do something about it, you know. This is the good playthrough.
Chris, you... I'm scared. It's getting harder and harder. Just stand there smiling all the time. To be the one pretending I'm not afraid too. But being with you two, the more I'm with you two, I realize friendship isn't just about being happy all the time. It's something far, far greater than I could have imagined. I want to believe again. I want to believe it can change. There isn't just one ending. Susie's hope, her naive hope. It's infectious, isn't it, Chris? So until we see fate with our own eyes, let's believe too. Chris, you can go to the fountain now. Susie's waiting. Chris, you were cool when you played the piano earlier.
Only then will the worlds be saved. Hey, Chris. Can I tell you a stupid dream I have? No matter what, I want to keep being friends with you and Rouse. When the sun comes up again, I want tomorrow to be the same as yesterday, and the next day to be just the same as that. That in the end, we can always go back to the way things were before. You don't have to say anything back, Chris. I know. You're thinking the same thing. Aren't you, dumbass? Susie's smile, which seemed to defeat everything, shined on in front of you, and for a moment, it was as if all the darkness had been blown away. As if in imitation your soul began to glow. Give me that metal riff, please. Hell yeah! That's some Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure shit. TK says I beat Deltarune. Nah, Chapter 5 is coming out, pretty damn soon. It's not going to be like that for long. And there's also the bad playthrough as well, but yeah. Besides that, I've beaten Deltarune in this current state at least 3 times. But, yeah. I'm not even done. I still got to get to the end credits of Chapter 4 here. But yeah, I'm basically there. Toriel? Hey, Knight? Oh, Knight! Are you there, the Knight? Chris. Was Toriel even... She wasn't even here! She didn't even go to choir, did she? Let's just go.
She was with Sans the entire time.
The organ. No reason to play it now. It's a door. A large person could fit inside. You turned the doorknob. You didn't do anything else. Okay, clearly the knight isn't here, right? Or they've escaped and went to the bunker. Like, either way, there's no chance that that door isn't important. Smells nice. After the rain. And this music as well, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started, because I already know exactly what this is. The Undertale soundtrack, It's Raining Somewhere Else. Obviously, this is the place, and the soundtrack that's playing now is called The Place Where It Rained. Yet another, basis for a hypothesis or theory that Sans was from the world of Deltarune and ended up in the world of Undertale somehow, and for some reason. Probably by the machine he has in the back room of his house. says it's kind of hard to read in the dark, but this one I can read just fine. I don't know why. It's not even that dark. Why is my running speed what my walking speed used to be? We're closer to opening this thing, huh? I mean, we did get that one code. I don't know why she's complaining, but yeah. Tomorrow we have to do something. We have to. Okay. I also noticed that during the Titan boss fight, there were like fishbone things. Right? So that could be a representation of how the knight intends to use Undyne for some kind of sacrifice. Since she's always represented as a fish or something like that, you know? It's late. Why don't we just go home? Is closed. You cannot interact with those signs. It's a cardboard stand to replace the pizza place while it's closed. Somehow it's more sanitary. QC's diner is now blue instead of red. It's quiet inside. Peek in. Zigzag rug, flat screen TV, regular looking kitchen. It's a bit messy, but nothing special. Okay. Let's go to your house. And that's the basis for a lot of people to believe that this is where Susie lives. So, I don't know. We got Everyman up there. I'm one of those people who know what Everyman is. From Undertale. He's like Friend, but less important, and he doesn't matter at all. I know there's dialogue during this bit. Hear that? I do not. No. So Susie can hear the song, but Chris can't. That's another thing. Sounds like someone's playing a song out there. So now you know what the Song of the Sea is. No, on the other side of the lake. Oh, it's a lake. I thought it was an ocean. Fuck it. Shows what I know. I guess I didn't read the dialogue hard enough on my first 3 playthroughs of the game. I got something on my face or something? Huh? Why are you talking with your mouth closed? See, the soul isn't letting them sort of develop themselves. It's sort of repressing that so the vessel can take over their body. Guess we should go. Chris? Come on, we can't just sit here forever. Chris, don't howl. I do not know what that's all about. Also, why is there just a circle here? Like, is it just to tell me where to stand? Is that it? Like, who put it there? So, do you mind if I... Chris?
I've not danced the jitterbug like this in ages!
Well, you aren't bugging me, so jitter away.
Why didn't the skeleton have anybody to dance with? Because he had no body to dance with.
Good one. Not only did you totally botch that joke, but I'm dancing with you, so it doesn't make any sense. Are we, interrupting something?
Oh, Chris, Snoozy! No, you're not interrupting anything.
We're looking for you at church, and...
Sorry, I canceled choir practice today due to the rain. The weather was so bad, and... Eric.
Wait, at what point could that have ever been an excuse? Because they went out before the rain started. And the rain only started once they were already in the church. Whatever.
Hey, Chris, Susie, have you met Mr. Sands?
Hey,
Oh, Susie, did you want to stay over again? You could just sleep in Azrael's bed, haha.
I think I gotta be going, actually.
Oh, alright. See you later, honey. I mean, Susie, haha.
Later.
Chris, is Susie okay?
Hey, she'll be fine. I'm sure she'll figure it all out. Meanwhile, let's get back to business. Chris, what about you? You want to party?
Chris, party, board games!
And hey, we don't gotta just do disco dancing, kid. We play some brand new music too. How about we pump up the tunes?
Pump the tunes, pump the tunes, pump the tunes!
Stone cold drunk. Okay.
Chris, where are you going? You want to bed already? Pancakes in the fridge if you want them, dear. Good night, honey.
Chris has deleted all the cell contacts. Okay. Chris, thanks for showing us hyper mode. Unfortunately, the stop button is the only thing that seems to be broken. the soul is in the birdcage again. It's like Earthbound. You can kind of wiggle your way through the collision. What are they doing down there? Oh. That's Susie, or it's Undyne. Not entirely sure. The symbols are starting to reproduce that one piece of music from Mother 3. We aren't gonna let that happen. Right. Chris. I gotta get back into that. Don't forget, Chris. You promised. Finally! Oh my god, that took me forever. And I got 9 views for my troubles. 3 concurrent viewers. Well, to the 3 concurrent viewers who ended up watching, thanks for watching. Because you just witnessed the end of the playthrough so far until Chapter 5 comes out. God, I've been streaming for 4 hours. Jesus Christ. Okay. TK says yay. I put an emoji in there. Okay, that's gonna be it. Like and subscribe for Chapter 5. Well done. The halfway mark has been attained. But it is still waiting. How much longer now? My Deltarune. To be continued in Chapter 5. Like and subscribe.